What is up, guys? And I'm back with another video. It's been a little while. We haven't been posting a lot recently. But today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a review of my 2020 season and just telling you sort of how it went and the ups and downs of it. So let's get into it. My rating for this season actually jumped 51 points from the start of the season to the end. It went from 883 rated to 934 rated, which I'm not mad about, but I was hoping to get it closer to 950. Hopefully next season we can get it closer to 970 or so. I only played 3 events. Started out the season at a tournament in Warren, Ohio called the Neo Open, and I averaged about 930 rated golf there. Came in 7th out of 11 players in the pro division. I decided to make the jump to pro. I don't know if it was the right decision or not that early. Maybe I did it a little bit too early, but I did make the jump to pro in that tournament. My second tournament was in Carlisle, PA. It was another C tier, head for the hills. I signed up for the professional division once again. This time I placed tie for 3rd out of 17 people. I averaged about 960 rated golf. Started out with a 985 rated round, which I felt really good about, and then came second. My second round was a 936 rated round. So I was pretty happy with how that event went, and I was really hoping I could pull off the win in the next tournament. It was really just a great feeling to play lead. I played lead card, played with another great young player, and it was just a lot of fun. Great successful tournament for me. I did actually cash, and I took the cash, 80 bucks. My next event was Fall Colors, another C tier, pretty close by here, about an hour and a half away or so. I'd signed up for pro again. I came in at 10th out of 12 players, so totally not what I was looking for. I was hoping I could finally, maybe put together 2 990 rated rounds or so and take the win. Of course, we all want to do that, but it did not go well. I think I was just playing the course way too aggressively. I did get a few eagles and stuff, including an eagle that no one else got, so that felt good. So I did some good shots, I made some good putts, but I just took too many big numbers, just a little bit too aggressive. I did still shoot 932 rated, which is not like totally horrible, but it was definitely a lot worse than I was hoping. Did not cash, and that event was a little bit discouraging. So that was the final event for the year. So what I learned from the year, I really learned a lot. I think the move up to pro was pretty hard and definitely a little bit above my level, especially for that first tournament of the season. But it definitely was very stretching, and it just sort of puts you in place when you end up in the bottom of the pile rather than towards the top. It just shows you that you've got a lot to work on yet, and so you go home thinking, alright, I need to get some work done, rather than being like, I won the event, great, now I can just sort of settle back. So it really just makes me want to work hard. It doesn't discourage me really from practicing or anything like that. So I think it was a good thing. My distance has improved like crazy this year. I think this spring when I got out and started throwing, I was soon throwing about 320, 330-ish. And I was like, if I could get to maybe 400 by the end of the season, that would be great. I can definitely throw 400, well over 400 on a good throw. If it's dead still and I'm feeling good, I can get it over 400 almost every shot. But I would say I can throw about 400 is the number I would say if someone asked me. So feeling good there on my backhand, really crushing those Zeus's, especially the ones that are more seasoned and understable. They're just feeling really good. My forehand also improved a lot this season. I've been working on it quite a bit actually. Looking at what the pros are doing, trying to figure out the form, get that down, because I feel like I have pretty solid backhand form. Not perfect, but I'm very happy with where that's at. My forehand is coming. At the start of the season, I had almost no forehand whatsoever. I would throw little flick zones on short shots like 150 and under. Outside of that, it was completely a joke. Now I have a rather decent forehand. I can get it out 300, a little bit over maybe. Pretty consistent, still not a good forehand, but a lot better than it was at the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season, it was like 200 max, and now I'm over 300. So happy with that, but definitely something I need to improve on a lot more. So yeah, I'll definitely be working on that quite a bit. My putting started out this season pretty shaky. I don't know, I had practiced a lot of putting over the winter, and I just figured I'd come out this season with my putting stronger than ever. I didn't really. It was just a little bit shaky, especially right away. I don't know, it just was not feeling right. The timing was just a little bit off, and I was just rather discouraged about my putt. I actually didn't practice putting a ton over the summer. I did a decent amount, but I didn't as much as I was planning on. But towards the middle to end of the season, my putt has been taking off, and right now my putt is feeling really good. And anything inside of 50 feet I feel like I can make. Doesn't mean I do nearly every time, but it's just feeling really solid, and those 25 to 30 footers just feel nice and smooth, and it really hasn't been improving my scores by a lot. I've been getting out to some of the local courses quite a bit recently, and I've been completely shredding my records that I have on those courses. So I'm improving fast. So hopefully next season, I think the biggest thing I'm going to be working on is my forehand, and then just like my upshot game and like technical wood shot game. I'm really feeling good about my drives, feeling good about my putts, but my forehand and upshot game is definitely where I need to improve the most. Some of the key discs I've been using this season that have really helped me to shoot some of the good scores I have shot is probably my favorite disc is it's actually really hard to say. All of these I really love. I really love the Zeus though. It's a great distance driver. The prototype Zeus, which is what this is pretty overstable. This one's pretty seasoned, so it's about perfect for me. And then this one's got nice stability. So a lot of them are too overstable for me out of the box, but once I season them a little bit, I can throw them pretty good. So get a nice flex out of them. And then I throw like a stalker and an undertaker for a lot of my wood shots. I've been really loving the stalker more recently. It's super dependable, it has nice stability to it, so you don't have to worry about it being all touchy and stuff, but just nice and straight. I like to call it kind of a farther buzz. And then I have the Z Luna, which I throw on so many upshots, almost every single upshot. And I've been putting with these two putters all year. I figured I'd get a few new ones, but I've just been putting with the same putters all season. The Rubber Blend Luna, absolutely loving it. They are getting pretty beat up, so I should get a new pair. And then I threw the Buzz for quite a few straight shots. And then finally, everyone has it that throws any kind of disc craft. The Zone, just a great touch forehand disc. Really loving that disc. So yeah, overall pretty successful season. I feel like I learned a ton and just improved a lot. And hopefully I can do the same thing over this off season and into the next year. So that pretty much wraps it up for the video, guys. Subscribe, give the video a like, and be watching for more uploads. Hopefully we can upload a little bit more. And we'll see you later.